Hi folks, and welcome back to some more Master of Command, where we have a bit of work to do to rebuild our army after yesterday's titanic clashes in the field. Also, maybe get some cavalry back. I do apologise to the Hinton Hillbillies. We'll try and recover the situation. But what we need now is some time without a massive fight to let our units replenish naturally. Let's see if we can pull this off. So, trying to avoid any major problems, I'm going to move in forage stance because resources are a little bit scarce now. Let's see what this encampment brings. It's a retired veteran. Our scouts came upon a lone campfire by the roadside where an older man sat in quiet contemplation. His coat is worn, yet the cut marks him once as belonging to the staff of a great army. Convince him of our cause. Hire him as regimental staff for 48 thalers. Or we can't get him for free. 48 staff, I think. Sorry, 48 thalers. Well, he's worth more than that, so we can sell him for a profit. The veterancy gain is good, but I'm a little concerned about the melee. The morale penalty on that. We could give him. We've got some royal recruits here, which we need to get to level 2 or 3 as fast as possible. Yeah, we need something with faster replenishment. These units with slow replenishment are great, but we need time out between major fights in order for their numbers to recover. Because they're struggling. They do, but they need time to, I don't know, get the new guys ready. Train them up or whatever, I suppose. Now then, we're taking a morale hit there. We can actually fix that by swapping in these good beer rations that I was going to sell. We lose a bit of accuracy, but we gain the morale back. And it's kind of morale we need on recruits, otherwise they will flee. Let's go down the oh, sugar. Oh, well. 14,000 men chasing me. 23,000 men waiting for me up there. I'm going to try and avoid both for now. I just want a bit of time out. There, those guys are coming on. They were not going to be denied their sport. Great news is there is no artillery in this force. Bad news is there's a lot of cavalry. So this time we have a nice, simple situation where our battle line actually extends past theirs for once. So we have options to flank or curl around their flanks. Make sure our battalion artillery is starting to unload. I do wish that these things could be set to automatically, unlimber when they get to the destination. I think that would make life so much easier for us. Let's get the grenadiers in position. There's going to be a bit of a firefight, which we will lose against veteran British foot, but that's... Oh, God, there's a lot of cavalry moving at the back over there. There's more cavalry. Oh, we shattered something. What was that? They just went. That was brilliant. Well done, the Trojan Legion. I'm going to give you guys the credit for that. Barges, Fusiliers opening up. So I don't think we need worry too much about that side. This side, however, is a different matter entirely. Let's make sure that we've got nice, big, dense blocks of grenadiers to cover the flanks over here, because I see British dragoons coming over. Let's match them with our French hussars. So far, the shooty match in the middle is going okay. We've got the large Langer curls. These were the Potsdam Giants, and that translates to large fellows, I think. They were a Prussian regiment, but, I mean, hell, they were German grenadiers, so... Advance! I'm gonna think these guys can actually deal with those. Oh, we've got something coming in here. The British veteran foot have come to point blank range with us. Let's see if we can focus fire over that side. Let's just definitely do this and bring some support up. Combat we have acquired the enemy, but they are about to break. So can we just give them a quick volley? Do we have time? No, they're going to get away. That's okay. We lost a few from the grenadiers there. It's time to get a charge in over that direction, I think. And just see what the sneaky enemy horse are up to. They are coming right around here. Let's just have a look down the center. Okay, so these guys are suffering quite badly. We're losing a few... Well, we're not losing the fight, but we are taking some casualties over here. Bargis' men are able to engage those. And we can send in the bear box, I think. Let's just get them at a bit better angle. And then we're going to try and sweep up this flank. I don't think the centre's looking too bad at all. Okay, with all those units, let's just... Should we actually... I might just extend these guys a little bit, because I think it's going to force them to try and come all the way around. It's got to be a charge. It's got to be a charge. And then what we do is we pull these guys back. Come on, come on. Knock them out, knock them out. They're going to break, they're going to break. Knock them out, let them go. Excellent. Get behind the infantry for a bit of protection. That's okay. That's okay. Here they come, but I think the grenadiers will stand firm on the flanks if we can. Just going to have a quick look. The centre's disintegrated here. Can we get these guys into position? Huh, there's me saying, I think my centre's pretty strong. And I was wrong. Right, let's advance in this direction. Meanwhile, Trojan Legion do that and sprint. The French artillery, it's shooting over there. Barges, Fusiliers, I would say. Time to go into assault column mode because we need to get them moving quicker. And let's see if I can bring some German grenadiers. They're not really meant for shooting like this because they're not as good at it. But the Royal Recruits, seeing our steadfast grenadiers holding the line there, I think we should be okay. Charge them in. Yeah, the grenadiers have seen off the enemy cavalry with only... charge. Come on, charge. Can we get a shatter? Can we get a shatter? Yes, we can. Excellent. Now we need people to try and recover. And already, those pesky French cavalry are coming back. This worked a treat. This is... I always like it when that works. Okay, let's get these guys back into the fight. That's what we're using the general for. Good. There's various shooting going on over here, which is excellent news. Just need to watch out that these guys don't make a swift recovery. Get ready for a charge over there. I'll send the Languedoc Grenadiers in that direction. I think we're coping. Okay, so the horsemen came at the Alsace-Lorraine Fusiliers and bounced off hilariously. Time to get the Grenadiers into action. It's definitely time to swing through the middle. These guys are about to break, so charge those veteran Grenadiers in. And they will smash. Did we... we could do a charge. I'm trying to get those guys to recover. You should definitely be like that. And you should definitely be like this. Meanwhile, over here... charge them, guys. We don't need to stand on parade there shooting at them. Nothing's coming back at the top. That's great news. French artillery is doing what it can, which isn't an awful lot. Let's get some grenadiers in now and try and get these guys all broken and beaten up. The grenadiers here are quite good. Let's get on the flank if we can. Did the other ones not come in? Let's get the Frenchies in there. There should have been some more grenadiers in there. Where did they go? Oh, is that... Oh, it looks like we may have charged something and I didn't notice. We got caught up in a melee. Good. You can chase those off the field. I think we can probably get a... Should we give them a tasty volley? Give them a tasty volley. They are shattered already, mind, aren't they? But it's a bit of free experience, so... Right, time to charge everywhere. Except you can halt. And you're not really doing an awful lot, so you can charge in. I think this should be the end of the fight right here. Put this on to double speed. And they've gone. There we go. That was a decent fight, actually. We will have lost some casualties. I'm not in a state to take on that guy up there. We lost 2,500 to their 7,500. That was a good profit there. We've got some new artillery stuff. Some new gaiters. Some basic muskets. But these are good. Blanket rolls are good because they reduce melee damage. Right, so... we do need reservists. We do. That is a lot. We don't need that many. Provisions... or the talers and the ammunition. I'm going to take those. Now, let's just hope that we can supply our damaged ranks from what we've got. We can definitely do the ammunition. I think I was right to take that. Let's make sure the grenadiers are topped up. And this important unit of line, that's not too bad. Okay, it's not too bad. And that's sapped everything. And we need more. Okay, we need more. We can work with that. Right, Royal Recruits. Are we becoming Fusiliers or Grenadiers over here? I think this is going to be another unit. Well, let's see what our options are. We could actually spread out into something different. We could go down Irish Fusiliers. What are French veteran Fusiliers like for accuracy? Is this the reload timer? So it's 30 and 25. Those are the ones we want to look at. 30 and 20... 40 and 20. Well, those are kind of the ones. Oh, unless we want to go light infantry. We don't have any light infantry. 30 and 35. That's not too bad. Or do we want to try going down the cavalry route and trying to get some cavalry back? I feel like I'm definitely short of cavalry. No, we'll go with... We might go for Swiss Fusiliers, actually. Just for something a bit different. Let's do that. Let's throw some different stuff into our army. Oh, is that... Can I not afford that? No, I can't. I've got French Fusiliers as my only option. That's quite a big jump. Damn it. Don't we go from that to... Not much more morale. 2020? 15. I mean, it's an improvement. And then we get to there at the end. 30-25. But we'd be getting 40 and 20. 55 morale versus... Oh, considerably more morale. Yeah, okay. I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to make those Swiss Fusiliers. Although, this is the other option as well as we go down and get some lights. Either way, we'll save them for now. Some interesting choices there. So let's spend some money and get that last slot opened up on the Languedoc Grenadiers and give them the blanket rolls for extra melee defense. I do think it's worth doing. We've got a nice boost over here for the Languedocurs just to get them moving a little bit faster. Let's help out our light cavalry as well. I know I'm spending money here like water, but we need to try and improve things a bit. Okay, we've come out of that after having a bit of a sort out. Let's try and check out this outpost. Let's get it full speed on. I don't want any more fights until I've reinforced. Oh, God, rotten discipline. Okay, I can't do any of the options, so we need to come back to that one. Let's go and see if we can recruit some officers, because we do have money now. We just have to hope that it's cheap in here. So ammunition is not a good price, unfortunately. And item costs have gone up. That's fine. Our major purchase is going to be this, but over at the Noble Estate. Oh, here we go. This is good. Officer death chance reduced is good. When we need several of these, what else have we got? Move speed, but officer death chance is increased. Combat bonuses from elevation and cover effectiveness. That's not bad. I mean, I don't mind spending on someone who's really good. Oh my god, this guy's good. Okay, that guy is exceptionally good. Let's go and have a look at the army now. So we need him. This is probably going to be my spare. Oh no, that's quite good. That's still quite good. All right, so we're going to go for it. We're going to buy a spare officer because we need to throw one away here. I mean, even melee damage, even that one's quite good. These are good guys. Okay, so we're just going to go on the cheapest, I think, because this is going to be a throwaway guy. And then what we're going to do is we're going to spend... We're almost going to spend that. First off, let's get the army up to scratch. In fact, buy all of those and just hit replenish. Good. We've got 1,200 to spare now. We have a bit of ammunition. Go to the town square. And let's start... before we do that... Yeah, we do need to sell some crap off. I'm not having any more artillery, so we can sell all those quite happily. And that can go. So, confirm on that one. That gives us 1,300. The one I'm looking for... Ooh, cavalry's so expensive. Irish Fusiliers. I mean, it builds the army up. It's not exactly what I wanted. But it does build the army up. I mean, we have 2 spare slots, and I'm planning on getting a new brigade in there. I mean, it could be something kind of fun. I'm going to buy them, because we need more men. We do need more men. Okay, let's go and see our new Irish Fusiliers. Yes, I know cavalry should really be the priority here. Land pattern muskets. We've just got poor range on those. And those aren't any better. We've got nothing better at the moment. And actually, there's nothing we can give those guys at all. So that's not too special. Gunsmith. Let me sell all this crap off then. So we get another cool amount of money. And there is the opportunity to buy stuff here. I think we need to go and find a fight. Let's go and resolve some of these issues. Let's try this outpost first. We have the food. We can more or less manage now. An outpost of ours lies encircled by enemy forces. Their stores run low and their guns are nearly spent. A message was slipped through their lines requesting immediate support. We march to their relief at once. We face a tough enemy field army, but we don't want an artillery regiment. If we wait and strike, we face a weak enemy field army. We've got 7 days. We'll be right back after these brief adverts. We've got 20 days to do this. So let me see about... I'm going to do this one. It's this time that I'm concerned about more than anything else. Okay, so these guys are plagued by disorder. The men are idle, the drills are slack, and their officers show little initiative. If we send them a reserve officer, we get a light cavalry regiment. We send them a drill master. Oh, we can do this. And 700 reservists. We get a line infantry regiment. Oh, I want the light cavalry, though. So let's do that. French hussars. Those are pretty good. And we do have a name waiting for these chaps coming in. Who did we... Oh, I think it's given the guy I wanted. Oh, God, it's given the expensive one away. I was hoping it would let us choose. It must choose whoever is in this slot here. Well, I mean, at least we know how that works now. Not quite what I wanted, I must admit. But it's fine. It's fine. So I want to get a new brigade out, and then we can start recruiting more infantry to fill these slots up. So, cavalry. Did we get rid of all the horses? We did. We got rid of absolutely everything. But we have a new unit. Leonidas Light Horse, I think. Let's just get our grammar correct, and off we go. Okay, so we've got the cavalry. I should have thought about that. That should have been perhaps a more obvious thing. You guys probably realized. Also, speaking of horse coming in, we are going at full speed here. Watch this. So, supply surplus. This station reports an abundance of war material owing to the early successes and light campaigning in the area. Quartermaster asks whether we are in need of anything. We are in need of... Well, we're actually okay, but a shame we don't have this. We could have got the whole lot. Draw ammunition for 144 reservists. Draw provisions. Or draw coin. Coin is... We can manage without the coin. So I'm going to draw provisions because food is not good. And because we ticked off the other box here, we now have the French Royal Cavalry. So, we do have... Right, new brigade. Let's see, this guy... Combat bonuses from elevation, cover effectiveness, move speed. Well, that's very good for cavalry, but offers a death chance. If he dies, he dies. Unless we have someone better for cavalry somewhere. I don't think we have. No, I don't see that anything is particularly... Charge. Charge. And infantry accuracy. That's okay. That's okay. He's fine doing what he's doing over there. So, this guy... Let's put these chaps over here. We have a cavalry brigade. And now we have an infantry brigade. And this isn't bad, actually. I mean, his stats aren't bad at all. So, cool. We have what can only be described as a fairly big force. And now a complete army. And what we would like to see, maybe... is something cool. What's in these slums? The settlement bears the stench of... Oh, no! This is the plague one. Ah, that's desertion. I'm going to withdraw. We got away with it! We got away! No desertion, no whatever. That's excellent news. Can we engage with this fort? We've come upon the remains of a once formidable fortress, its works battered and burnt, the upper ramparts broken in. The place bears signs of recent and violent siege, and much has already been taken. Still, my men report the possibility of finding useful stores or serviceable implements among the wreckage. Search quickly and leave. Search extensively and leave for +3 weapons. Unlikely chance? I'll do that. Again, we got away with it. We have been... pushing our luck, but we did need that. So, let's take a look at our horsemen. We have cuirassier swords with 6 and 12. I think we'll leave them with that. 10 and 6. I don't think there's a better option there. So we have the French Fusiliers, the Irish Fusiliers. You may as well have the better land pattern. Still bad range, but I mean it's better, so that's good. And then if we go and look at our Royal Recruits, they have an interesting musket that I've not really used much of at all. So pretty good. Everything's looking fine so far. This leaves us the potential of one massive fight to come up anytime soon. We could sell some stuff. I need to find the enemy army. Is that it? Is that the end of level boss hiding up there? I don't think it is. Okay, they're coming, so it's not going to be far off. Don't think I've been here. Let's see, what is in the barracks? Nothing that we can afford anyway. And what is in the town square? So we can sell all of these, because these are definitely not needed. Giving us 200 and some. I better just buy some more food. It looks like we have visited this place. Let me see. Is there anything? The powder house. The quartermaster. Ah, excellent. Okay. So these are worth buying because they're fairly cheap. But before I do, those are also cheap, and we could give a bonus to one of our new infantry regiments and good infantry hangers. We can afford a couple of things. Just before I do, let me just see. You have excellent greatcoats. You have regular. You have ordinary. You have ordinary. Okay, so we can afford that. I would like this as well for the new horsemen, but we can't afford it. So, and that's a shame. So let's put these on our French veteran grenadiers. It's just a nice upgrade over there, and we can give these to one of the horsemen over here. Greatcoats goes to those. Nothing is wasted. We have a tiny bit of cash. I don't think there's anything we're going to buy. What we need to find is the enemy headquarters now and finish Act 2 with one monstrous fight. Here we go. It's going to be... Oh, it's not as big as I thought. 21,000 men. numbers-wise, we're fairly even. But the Buchenberg Carabiniers, they... actually, they're not as dangerous as I thought, looking at their charge and melee stats. It sounds like a fantastic regiment. Subsidy Jaegers. Yeah, more subsidy stuff, please. Hessian cavalry is always reasonably dangerous. It's big. Okay, so we join the battle with the enemy attacking pretty much along the length. We have I think we have a good strength on our left, or a good position on our left. The centre could be a bit rough. We've just got to watch out for where the enemy horse is going. We have our horse mostly on our right over here, and I suspect they will try and outflank. We have 2 lots of grenadiers on this side, which should help protect against that sort of nonsense. And we have a lot of cavalry ready to exploit anything. Of course, grenadiers in the centre's reserve as well. Already taken some damage because of those pesky artilleries over there in the distance. Lots of enemy artillery that we can't currently get at. I'm thinking of doing the same old thing of wiping one flank, which is never a bad idea. I think our reserves will hold. Something's already fleeing, which is excellent news. It is some Brunswick Grenadiers. Wow, I don't know what they walked into, but that was good news for us. Yeah, I see the cavalry taking up a very strong position over here. The Irish Fusiliers against British Grenadiers, they were doing okay. We're not in the best position for... Oh, hang on. The John B. Regulars are about to face off against some Hessian veteran musketeers. We do have charge defense. We have big spiky stakes put out in front. Let's make sure my veteran grenadiers are on the ball with that, ready. It's okay, we've seen them off. We have seen them off. Right. Let's just make sure we've got 3 units of cavalry about to come herring out of here at the enemy. I think we're going to have to... What's the situation over here? The Royal Recruits, the Barge's Fusiliers doing a great job. I'm tempted to redeploy. I want Trojan Legion, just shoot at those grenadiers there. The bear box over the other side, I think. Or at least the bear box more into the middle, and the French veteran grenadiers. Are you shooting? It looks like they're shooting. Oh, they're shooting. They're over the tops of our men. Okay, I'm not quite so sure that's a fantastic idea. This is not an encounter I'm feeling very happy about over here, I must admit. I would say I'm tempted to go for the charge. We're going to lose that against musketeers, so let's bring this forward. Let's bring the cavalry forward now. Oh, this is going to be fantastic. And maybe just one in reserve, because this is going to be a right sodding mess. They've charged in against my grenadiers, which is not good. Charge those in, and I'm trying to pull our guys out, but I can't actually select them very well. Pull them back. We can charge back in if need be. And who else is in there? These. Pull back. The Leonidas Light Horse. We've charged the other guys in. The Hessian Cavalry's gone in against the Grenadiers and shattered. And the French Grenadiers. The Langerkirch. That's okay. We're going to stop those bastards. Right, but we better go and see what's going on elsewhere, because whilst that's going on, we're not keeping an eye perhaps on the centre. That's okay. We're out shooting everything in the middle, which is great news, and let them come marching on. Brilliant. Keep the bear box going over. We'll leave the German Grenadiers doing their thing. We need a general. He's currently out of the bloody way. I want to see if we can get there in time. Can we charge him in? Maybe. Maybe. Leonidas Light Horse. Let's... Oh, our guys are going in after this. Excellent. Pull back. We kind of want to... Hang on. Stop. Stop. Charge everyone in that we can. They've got in. Pull back. We're going to need cavalry in reserve here in a minute because this is about to go to shit, I can see. Right, both these guys. Get them over here, and then it looks like the centre's about to collapse and crumble. Which is okay. It's okay. Bloody Hessian cavalry causing grief for us. French Fusiliers have broken. That's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. There's nothing to see here. Carry on. Do carry on. Let's get on the flank if we're going to go charging in. Well, I didn't expect an easy fight. We've got to throw some guys in here because that is going to be a problem. We've got... Come on, get those French Fusiliers rallied. On the fence line, please. French Grenadiers are currently holding. We need to make a difference here. Charge them in. Did we? We stopped them. Excellent. On the fence line. Pull the Grenadiers back. Are we doing any good there? I don't think we are, so let's pull back. It's okay. What about the rest of my horse? We've got some here. Pull them back. I want to try and hold these in reserve. The general's done a good job. Okay, job. Can we actually get these out of there? No, they're going to go. Pulling cavalry out of dangerous melees is not so simple a task. Right, let's make sure that we are ready to face whatever comes on and get into the cover. No, they've gone. That's okay. That's okay. Right, let's see the situation. Send in the bear box. Sorry, the French veteran grenadiers in this case. Is the centre still holding? It is. The Royal Recruits are doing okay. I think we're going to need to go and advance up to those Hanoverian Grenadiers and shoot them in the face. So we can charge up to that fence line and hopefully outshoot them. I will sprint those guys in. Let's bring the Grenadiers across because I feel like we can probably afford this. Hessian Grenadiers we can outshoot, so let's get them into a better position. John B. Regulars currently find themselves with nothing to shoot at. We can fix that too. So let's do that. Meanwhile, down here, do we just go charging on in? No, pull back. Like that. Oh, these guys are going to crumble, I think. No, charge! We'll see them off. I'm pretty sure we'll see them off. Where's my general? Can I get him over there in time? He's basically like you try to run them in and... Oh, I did not expect that. I did not expect that. So we're shooting off against Grenadiers, and Grenadiers aren't always the best things for shooting matches. French veteran Grenadiers. Oh god, is this not a mess? This is a mess. How are we doing on this flank? We've got French Royal Cavalry and French Grenadiers. The French Fusiliers are currently holding the line against everything. Let's send the Grenadiers over this direction. These guys stopped. Excellent. Excellent. Let's just bunch them up a little bit more. Bear box guys going in there nicely. Okay, let's just take a look over here. That's looking rough. We have some Grenadiers here just for this exact purpose. I can't actually see... I can't actually get a mouse pointer to charge these guys in. I'm sending in the Trojan Legion because they're out of ammunition. And we're doing some good firepower over there. That's excellent. Let's just change the artillery's facing like that. It's a desperate fight, but I think it's one that we're doing okay on. I want to get round the flank of these horse. Yeah, this is our last bit of cavalry here. French Fusiliers have broken. Shoot these guys if we can. I'll have to put French Grenadiers into the line to try and plug that gap. Can we get a volley on there? And a volley on there before we charge in? Someone's got some grenades. I think it's the German Grenadiers have got the grenades still. We've got subsidy Jaegers there. Oh dear. I didn't keep an eye on those. That's not good at all. Send them in. Did we manage to rally anything? Oh, I think these have run off, and I don't think I've managed to stop them at all. French Royal Cavalry. Right, we're going to go proper from the rear this time to see if we can make a difference over there. The Bear Box are winning, though, so that's great news. Let's see if we can save the French Veteran Grenadiers, who are in a world of hurt and trouble. The Royal Recruits fell back, but Barge's Fusiliers can now go and outshoot these guys, I would say. And the Trojan Legion. I've got one good, strong unit of Grenadiers, so I'm going to have to go something ridiculous like this and get the Trojan Legion on the other side of these guys. Royal Recruits may rally. Right, time to charge in the back of here. Well, we're not going against their nasty stakes and pointy fences, so we've got them. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a good crumble there. We're going in against some... Oh, God. Can we get these guys out of there? Because that's looking brutal. Yeah, we've lost a lot of men. We have the old Guard Reserve, the Languedoc Grenadiers. They're still in this. I'm going to have to form up in a massive clump. Barge's men now out of ammunition, which is not good. Get ready to charge here. Charge in. We've hit them in the flank, so that's excellent news. I'm going to assume that that's going to be fine. French Royal Cavalry currently murdering that unit over there. That's excellent. Let's try and recover them for some more purposes here. French Grenadiers, I think, can probably take on... We've got the Bear Box out. Languedoc Grenadiers are going in over here, but they're going to have to face off against Hessian Cavalry. Look at these bastards coming back. Yeah, there's always some scumbags coming back, isn't there? The artillery's having a whale of a time today. Yeah, I can't see that being any effective against my Grenadiers. I think we're going to be fine over there. British foot over here. We need to... Which is going to be the most effective one to charge into the back of? We need to see the morale breaking. They're gone. So what we're going to do is go for the artillery at the back. They've just decided... Nope. Oh, I think we're getting shot at. Damn it. I didn't notice that. Give them a charge, Fusiliers. We're going to have 2-1 on this, I think. Right, let's go over here. We've got Barge's men. Actually, Barge's men can go after that artillery up there. I'm pretty sure we've got this. French Fusiliers did chase off the British foot, but it was a bit of a hairy, scary sort of thing. Just put these guys on this. No, our guys are kind of out of control. 2 units of Grenadiers against the British foot should be fine. Charge in. The last fresh troops that I have. And this is it, though. Once these 2 units break, we've got them. There we go. I saved the old guard to the end. But there's... Oh, actually, there's still... These guys are not going. Okay. Just realised I've ordered Barge's men to shoot, and we're out of ammunition. There you go. The Act 2 fight. That was a difficult battle. How much money? Lots of money. This is good, because then we can actually get some recruits back. Oh, look at this. Cavalry armor. That is excellent. Amazing tea. Stuff to sell, because I'm not going to be bothered about that. Some artillery stuff. Reloading. That's a very good treatise for the artillery. Cover bonus and max range. That's also good. Alright, we got some cool stuff. Having lost 7,500 men, we're going to conscript all of that. We didn't lose any generals, so that's a goddamn improvement, I think. So this is great. Going into Act 3, we have what I think looks like a fairly decent army. Oh, that took everything. Yeah, we're going to need to buy some more stuff. We're not too far behind, though. There's need a few men on there. What we're going to do is we're going to rob them from the royal recruits down here. Do you know you can do this? I know we can reduce things. It gives us men in reserve. That allows us to then top up those, and then we can top those guys up as well. Haha, sneaky. Okay, so we in Debrahant, we've got stamina, melee in charge, or stamina and veterancy gain. I think veterancy gain could actually be useful down here. Tempted. Yeah, go on then. We'll take the 10% stamina. People are still leveling up. Speaking of leveling up, we're at level 4 on the Royal Recruits. Do I still wish to go down that road? I could go Irish Fusiliers. Irish Veteran Fusiliers. We've got 30 and 20 versus Swiss Veterans, which are 40 and 20. Yeah, and morale is good. The charge and melee are reduced. That's okay. Movement speed, 45. Oh, these are faster. These are a more all-rounder. I'm tempted to get those because I don't know if there's going to be enough time left in the game to get that many promotions, which is a fair point. Let's go Irish Fusiliers. Very fitting for the French army as well, I think. Did anyone else get promotions that I missed? These guys are all the way at the top now, aren't they? As much as they can be. That's good. And what about our poor old battered horsemen? So there's one. Oh, what about the artillery? The artillery did. So we can actually level up to French field artillery. It got some good kills in that fight. But it didn't really... I mean, artillery is not like something that decides battles for us, though, to be honest. But this one, this guy might. So, we've got stamina. Stamina is nice. Veterancy gain is not really much use to us now. Morale damage dealt plus 15%. But morale minus 5%. I don't like taking any penalties. I'm going to reroll those. Let's see if we can get something else cool. That's not bad. That's good. Combat effectiveness. Officer command radius. I'm going to take that one. Just to... I know I split these up a bit when we... Maybe I should put them in different brigades so they stay around... or nearer the commander that they're getting a benefit from. Something to think about. I kind of like being able to move them as one big unit or think of them as my core reserve of elite troops. Okay, we've given a few things to the new cavalry units. Well, to Leonidas' light horse, got the iron skull caps and the cavalry pistols, which I don't really care about, so I may well just sell them for cash. We get the 62 back for them. We've given our new Fusiliers a little bit of extra stuff. We're just really giving them free stuff that we've got kicking around. But our Irish Fusiliers get some pipes and some canteens. And then I think it was Bargees. Was it Bargees? Got the excellent tea. So, yeah, they've deserved that, I think. The army is looking in decent shape after that fight. I was worried about it, I must admit. So, Doctrine. This is my favourite part of the game. We're getting big upgrades. Foraging effectiveness is doubled. Target training, regiment accuracy against reload, campaign move speed. I mean, that's not a bad thing. I'm going to be cheeky. I'm going to reroll. Looting from pillaging and winning battles +2. Oh, winning battles, that's a good one. All resource costs at settlements is reduced. Field hospitals, casualties restored after battles. I'm going to take this one because I feel like we can manage the cost of things, but this is going to be a big thing. So we do take a lot of casualties. And this, I know, has some options when we hit outposts and some events in the game. That's a really good one to have. Okay, so we can occupy southern England. Wow, now that would be a turn of affairs in the 7 Years' War. We siege 3 forts and reward some veteran fusiliers. They're a good reward. We secure 5 settlements. The Saboteurs Doctrine, enemy campaign speed. Well, we don't like getting chased down, but that's not the most exciting one. Secure 5 convoys. We get recruitment cost. I think that is that just for... Oh, that's going to be for new armies. I don't think it affects officers. Maybe. Irish Grenadiers. No, they would be a good one for 4 encampments. I'm not going to do this one because sieging 3 forts takes a lot of time. 5 convoys, 4 encampments. We get the 5th Royal Artillery. And we get scraping the barrel. By the time we get it, we won't care about veterancy gain. Okay. That's not the most useful thing, unless it also means recruiting reservists, which I don't think it does, because that one, yeah, that's different, but this is a more useful unit for us. 4 encampments, 5 convoys, these are the same. Do you know what? Let's be cheeky. Let's re-roll again. We can occupy Northern England or protect Picardy. What's this one? The Irish Grenadiers. Okay, and Observation Forces Doctrine, which campaign visibility. That's not bad, but by the time we've done this in Act 3, we won't care so much for that. Raid 3 settlements, and we get the 5th Royal Artillery. Dismantle 5 slums. We get combat effectiveness plus 5%. Okay, well, I think I'm going to go for this one. Protect Picardy. It's not the most exciting, but it's okay. I don't want to spend any more money re-rolling either, for fear of getting something crap. Scorched Earth. General. The country ahead has been put to the torch. Storehouses are empty, mills are broken, wells fouled, and what little remains is dear to buy. Morale will suffer in this barren ground. Proceed with extreme caution. The enemy has posted their best troops here to force a decisive engagement and end the war. Choose your ground carefully and press hard when you find the enemy's main body. Beat them here, and the war is won. You have carried the army this far. Hold firm, and you will finish it. Now then, we do have to fight the main army twice in this final act. So things are going to be tough. Okay, folks, did you enjoy that finale of Act 2? I did. I feel like we actually did pretty good in that. I feel like the army's in a good position. Needs a bit of time to recover, but it's strong going forward with some quality troops in there now. Fingers crossed we can continue that progress in the next episode. I'll see you there.